Okay. Once again, good afternoon. Sorry, good evening. You all are welcome to our class tonight. I'm sharing the link for the YouTube link. Sharing the YouTube link for those that want to stream online, or for those that are not able to join the Google Meet. I'll share the link to the platform. Yeah. So I remain my humble self. My name is Akinade Afis. For those that are just joining this our class for the first time, please kindly confirm if you can see my screen. If my screen is once my screen is up, you can confirm you can see my screen. Thank you. All right, you all are welcome once again. I said during the last class, we actually what we did last class before we went on on an break, we were able to cover the introductory and the elective explanation as regard sales and purchases. Why is my mic echoing? Can anyone see my screen? All right, thank you. Thank you. Okay, tonight will be thank you, Oluwatoyin. So tonight we'll be solving some questions as regards sales and purchases, sales ledger control account and purchases ledger control account. If you're looking at the platform, I shared 2 or 3 questions earlier before the commencement of the class, so which I want us to solve and have just to jog our brain and in preparation for examination. So I have this question here. Please, if you can see my screen, I want someone from the Google Meet link to read this question on our screen, and I want every one of us to have our written material with us. Please, that is important. Please, for those that are just joining, I might share the notes of the previous class that relates to control sales and control account. I might share that after this class. Please, let's continue from where we stopped the last class. So the last class I promised I was going to share some questions, but unfortunately, we were not able to do that. So please, I need someone from the group to read this question to us. Someone who is audible to read this question on our screen. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Um, my name is Rafiat. So, Section B, Lady Limited has the following transactions related to sales and purchases in the month of July 2023. July 2nd, purchases from Abe Limited, 300,000 naira.
Okay, continue.
Okay.
Thank you.
July 5th, sales to Jide Limited, 150,000 naira. July 9, purchases return to Abe Limited, 20,000 naira. July 14th, purchases from Bola Limited, offering a trade discount of 5%, 400,000 naira. July 15th, sales to Yao Limited, 200,000 naira. July 22nd, sales return from Yao Limited, 30,000 naira. July 25th, sales to Zeb Limited. Sales to Zeb Limited. What's wrong with this network? Cash discount of 2.5% granted,
Okay.
250,000 naira. July 26th, purchases from Cletus Limited, 250,000 naira. July 31st, purchases returned to Cletus Limited, 30,000 naira. Required, Roma Finger 1. I'm Roma Finger I rather. Record the items in the relevant books of prime entry of Ladu Limited in July 2023. And Roman figure 2 state how the posting will be done from the books of prime entries into the ledgers. That's all.
All right, thank you. Oh, from this question, thank you, my sister. That
You're
was a
welcome, sir.
fantastic one. So from this question that we have here, this question, I said before you tackle any question in accounting, any question at all, please look at the requirements. What are you required to do? You might have questions like this, you might have scenarios like this. These people are funny. You might have scenarios like this, but if you don't know the requirements from this question, now they might ask for something else. They might ask you. So if you read the requirement, what does the requirement state? It says record the items in the relevant book of prime entry of Lado Limited in July 2023. Please, someone from our last class, what are the book of prime entry? That's a simple question. What are the book of? Because if you want to solve this question, you need to understand what you're doing. You need to understand what you're solving. So, what are the book of prime entries? I believe this should not be a new thing to us again in this class. I believe
So
that.
basically, a book of prime entry
Good
are those
evening.
books. Okay, so understand.
No. You can continue. You can continue.
Okay, good evening. So basically, a book of prime entry are those books are original books at which our first initial book of records, like those books that we initially record transactions in accounting.
Give me examples.
And an example includes sales day book, purchases day book, petty cash book, and we have journal and some others.
All right. Thank you. So, can you do a summarize syllables on this course? Debbie, I don't understand your question. So we'll come back to that. So thank you, my sister. Thank you for that. I actually appreciate that. So there's this other person that wanted to say something that I think they interrupted each other. That will be the second person that will be speaking. So you have the floor now. Okay, someone is asking me to zoom the screen. I'll do that once I get back there. So who is giving us? Someone was saying the other one. Someone was talking the other time. Are you scared now? Are you scared now? Okay. Are you saying from this class I have 57 participants? No one aside from person that spoke can actually give me a definition of prime entry or what they understand by the word prime entry and the examples. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, good evening.
Okay, Mr. Samuel, good evening.
Good evening. A prime a prime book is a original book of entry
A
that
book
is
of
used
a
a
book of prime entry.
original entry which is used to record day-to-day financial transactions. And the examples are sales day book, purchase day book, journals, return inward and return outward book, petty cash book, and the
Okay, thank you so much. That shows you are in our last class. Okay.
Okay,
If
I
not,
just I just I
here's
just want
what.
to add to the point. I just want to add to the examples of prime book accounts. We have the
I know.
return inward and the return outward.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Everyone has actually done well, and I appreciate that. So, we can now dive into the question. Let's go. So, this question now is saying someone said they're not seeing my screen. I think this is okay. If it's okay now, it should be okay. This should be okay now. So The first thing we need to do, I'm going to use my Excel to solve this question. I want us to ask questions from where we do not understand. Yeah, you there.
I can't see your screen, oh. Okay.
Are you sure it's not only you?
Can't see your screen.
Who else is
It's not only him. I can't see your screen too.
I can see your
So I can
screen, sir.
see his screen. We can see your screen from here.
I will advise you.
I see it, sir.
You okay? Please, you
I can
can.
also see your screen.
For those that are having challenge seeing my screen, I'll advise you log out and log in back. You should be able to see it. Probably your network. Yeah. So I need to split my screen now. I know most people actually complain about this, that they might not see clearly. Please just let me know if I need to zoom anything or I need to. So the question. So we have the question now. What is the name of this company? In solving any accounting question, any accounting related question, please do not forget the name of the company, either enterprise or whatever it is. It fetches you a mark. And the difference between 59 and 60 in accounting in ICANN is what? Can someone tell me the difference between 59 and 60?
1 mark.
In ICANN is not
6
1 mark.
months.
It's 6 months. That means such person is going to wait another 6 months because of 1 mark. It's not 1 mark. It's 6 months. That will not be our portion. So let's go into this question right up. So the question here is saying someone has actually read it to hear me, and we can now commence. What is the requirement? The requirement is saying record the item in the relevant book. Relevant book of what? In the relevant book of prime entry. And we know our book of prime entry already. And so what is now left to us is to determine, which of the prime book are we going to record this transaction? Which of these transactions falls? What category of the prime book does this transaction actually falls? That is now the question that we'll be asking ourselves. So now, to start this thing, the first thing here is what? I said we're going to have the name of the company. Ladu Enterprise. And again, our advisors, please, for the past 2 weeks now, we've not been holding lectures. Please do not wait for your lecturer. Oh, we have class tonight. We are going to have class tomorrow. Continue solving questions. Exam is fast approaching. I'm begging us. Exam is fast approaching. Thank you. So now this question is a book of prime entry, and we have purchases, we have sales here. Should we start from our sales day book or our purchases day book? What transaction do we have first? If you're looking at this, the B itself, they say Ladu Limited. Okay, it's Ladu Limited. No one can even correct me. Are you with me like this? Ladu Limited. They said, as the following transaction related to sales and purchases. That means we are doing our sales day book and our purchases day book. So let's start the purchases is the first one we have here. Is the first transaction. Let's do purchases day book. Purchases day book. For which month are we recording transaction? For the month of July. I don't like my class being so silent like this, please. When I ask question, please answer. For the month of July 2023. Yes. Can someone give us what we need? We need our date. Who is that? We have our date.
We need our date.
What after this? What else do we need?
Particular.
Thank you. You call it description, you call it particulars. Anyone?
We need folio.
We need folio, but in this transaction we don't need folio. What do we use folio for? To record the invoice number, all those things, the tally number in the invoice and the rest. But let's make things short for ourselves. We do not need that for in this question. So if you not put it, it's not going to reduce your mark. So we have date, we have description, because we have all this description. What else do we need?
Amount.
Amount. Thank you.
Amount.
The amount is in naira. So the first transaction that I have here, what does the first transaction says? Okay, let me create the same thing for sales so that we can just be doing them interchangeably. Okay, the first transaction we have here is what? January 2. Purchases from Abe Limited. Okay, so it's July. Is it July or what?
July. Second July.
Yes. 2nd July. That's July 2nd.
2020. Purchasing from Abe.
July 2. They said purchases from Abe.
2023.
You can put it yourself. You can put it in your book. So purchases from Abe Limited.
100,000.
Purchases from Abe Limited. What is the amount?
300,000.
Yes.
300,000.
So July 5 says sales to Jide Limited. That means sales to Jide. This is July 5. This is please. The fact that I said I want my class to be interacting doesn't mean you have the authority to be disturbing the class. If you know you are not, you're where you are is kind of noisy, you can mute your mic. Sales, being sales to who? Being sales to Jide Limited. How much is that? 150,000.
150,000.
Yeah, 150,000. So the next one here is what? Purchases return to our
Purchase return.
How do we? What book do we open for purchases return? How do we record that third transaction?
Return inward.
Who is speaking, please? What's the name?
Return inward accounts.
Marufat Ronke. It is a purchases return. Purchases return. That
is a return outward.
Yes, thank you. It's a return outward and not a return inward. It will be a return inward when they return an item to you. You are the one who saw the item, returning it to you. That is a return inward, returning into the business. Why return outward means you are returning them outside to your vendor or your supplier. I hope that answers that confusion.
All right, sir.
Yeah. Mrs. Oluwatoyiwola, you raise your hand. If you have question, please.
Okay, sir. A quick one. I from this question we are trying to solve, it's kind of confusing because we know that the sales daybook only record all credit sales, and this question they have maybe it was car sales or credit sales. I'm just kind of like in an exam question like this, should we just assume that it's a credit sales we are dealing with since we are opening sales daybook and purchase daybook? Just my concern, sir.
Thank you. If you are seeing the question says in the book of prime entry of Ladu Limited, and they said related to sales and purchases in the month of July. None of these transactions, they never explained what my screen, sorry. None of this transaction was explained as a cash transaction. So On this context, they are to be treated as a credit transaction because they are coming into a prime book of prime entry. Are we together? What's the name? The person that
Yes,
asked
sir,
this
I got
question,
that.
you
I got
understand what
that,
I
sir.
mean by that? Whenever you have a cash, it will be stated in your question. A sales of so cash, a purchases of so cash. Eh? Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Your question will specify if it's a cash and what's it called? Your question is specified with a cash, and if it's not a cash, you would have seen it. You see, purchases from Abe Limited. Nothing was said about the payment plan, payment method, or the mode of payment. That means it's a credit sales or it's a credit purchases. Are we together? All right. Let's continue. So July 5 is saying, okay, we're done with July 5. Purchases return. Purchases return is a return outward, meaning that from the item you initially purchased and you brought into the business, part of them have been returned back to the supplier. Then we're going to create our purchases return day book. Okay, what is the day? What date is that?
July
9th of
9th.
July.
July 9.
Okay. July 9 says we have let's see, being for those that are accountants in the house and they record donors, they will know this. Being returned something is not something new to them. New purchases return to who? To who? To Abe.
To Abe.
Limited.
Abe.
How much is that?
50,000.
50,000 naira.
50,000.
Okay.
Sorry, sir. Please, can you move your Excel sheet up so we can see the screen?
Like this? Like
It's
this?
better now. It's better. It's better now.
Okay. Okay. So the July 12 was the next transaction. It says sales return from GD Limited.
Sales return from GD Limited.
That will be recorded inside our what?
Sales return day book.
Return what?
Return inward.
Return inward.
Yes. Thank you. Being sales return from GD. How much is that?
20,000.
20,000 naira.
20,000 naira. That's the sales return from GD. The next transaction here is saying what? Purchases from
Purchases
Bola.
from Bola Limited.
Bola Limited.
Bola
Yes.
offering trade discount of 5%, 400,000 naira.
Thank you. Now, I have question. I'm going to throw to the house. Let me mute everyone first. I have question. I'm going to throw to the class to the house. This question now. Where is the question again? Okay. The question is saying purchases from Bola Limited offering a trade discount of 5%. and the cost is 400,000. In the class, I explain discount to us, please. I need someone that can give us something like a recap, a brief one. What do we understand by the word discount? One, what are the types of discounts that we have? And explain the types of discount. That should not be a new thing to us in this class. Should I call names? Mr. Plywood, you are thumping up. Answer the question, sir.
Okay, discounts, according to your explanation, sir.
No, don't say according to my explanation. Let me hear you.
Discount is a percentage amount that the person selling the goods is willing to let go in course of the purchase.
And you said according to my explanation. That was not how I explained. I could remember what I said in last class. That was not how I explained. But it's a good one actually. But
Yes,
it might not actually be a percentage. So I never mentioned 100%. I'm just citing an example like they might state as but 30% of something. It might not actually be a percentage. So is there someone else that wants to like put flesh into what Mr. Taiwo has said? Like add a little flesh to it.
Okay, I want to say something.
Are you using two devices to join? Your mic is kind of echoing.
Okay,
hello, sir. Can I talk, sir?
Someone is speaking already, Mr. Dauda, please. I'll call you after she's on. But yeah, Joy, you can continue.
A discount is the reduction in the cost of an item due to ensure bulk payment or to ensure prompt payment. So we have types of discount. We have trade discount. We have cash discount. Trade discount is given to ensure bulk payment, while cash discount is given. Trade discount is given to ensure bulk purchase. For example, if somebody wants to buy large quantity of goods, trade discount is given. But cash discount is mainly given to ensure prompt payments.
Thank you. Now she has added new things, which I'm okay with. So, Mr. Dauda, that will be the last person that will be speaking before I do justice to that.
Discount is a reduction that a seller or a business is willing to give to its customer.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. From the last speaker, Mr. Dauda, Miss Joy, and the first person that actually do justice to that. Thank you all. So in the last class, I said they've all said better things that you could have jotted one or two. So to add flesh to whatever they've actually given to us, I'll say again, like I used to say, a discount is an allowance or reduction of the selling price of an item that the seller is willing to grant to the buyer. Are we together? Is an allowance or reduction of the selling price of an item. You can decide not to use item, you can use goods, you can use anything. Of an item in which the seller is willing to grant to the buyer of an item in which the seller is willing to grant to the buyer. There are two types of discounts, the trade discount and cash discount, as explained by Joy. Thank you. For cash discount, she said a cash discount is given to a buyer to encourage a prompt payment, meaning that if you pay now, you're buying an item now, if you pay within 24 hours, we're going to give you 50% discount, meaning that 50%, this item costs 100 naira and I'm paying within 24 hours. That means I'm going to pay 15 naira instead of 100 naira. Oh man, let me go and pay you. To encourage what? To encourage prompt payment. You are going to pay on time. If you pay within 30 days, you are going to enjoy a discount of 50 naira. If you do not pay within that 50 days, you are going to pay the full amount. And you don't want to pay the full amount, you want to rush and pay. That is a prompt payment. Now, that is trade discount. That is cash discount. Now, trade discount. What do we mean by trade discount? A trade discount is an allowance or reduction given to the buyer of an item who has actually purchased a bulk. Who has made a bulk purchase. Oh, a trade discount in the sense that if you are buying 30 packs of sugarcane, you are going to be entitled to a percentage of 30%. That is to encourage you to encourage the bulk purchase. If you are buying only 2, there's no discount for you. If you are buying 3, no discount for you. You need 3. And they're telling you that if you buy 5, there's going to be a 30% discount for you. On 5, I need to buy you. You bought the 5 because of what? You actually purchased the 5 because of the discount. It's to encourage what? A bulk payment, a bulk purchase. So that's that about discount. Thank you. So let's go back to the question we're solving. I hope that's
Excuse me, sir.
Okay, ma.
Sir, but you were mentioning types of discounts, and you said cash and trade discounts. Sir, is there any one of discount received and discount allowed? Where do we
Thank you.
use that?
Thank you. Thank you. So people often mistaking the types of kind, or let me just say they use it interwovenly sometimes. When we're talking of the discount allowed, when we're talking of discount allowed and discount received, they are the kind of discounts. I've seen another place where they put them as types. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said they are used interchangeably. But the correct way is that the types of discounts we have is the trade discount and cash discount. They are both discount. Now, the kind now is now divided into discount allowed and discount received. When we're talking of discount allowed, those are the discounts, those are the allowance enjoyed by who? By the person that actually purchased the item. I'm the one buying from you. The discount I'm going to get is the discount received in my own book. Because in my book, I am meant to pay 15 naira for this item. But because of the discount you gave to me, and I've received the discount, I'm paying 20 naira. But in your own book, you've allowed a discount. I hope that is understandable. In your own book, your name is Marufa Ronke. You have a company name called Marufat Ronke Enterprise. You are into sales of, let me just say, groceries. I came to your shop one day, I purchased an item, and you decided to give me a discount. In your book, what you've done is that you've allowed a discount. That is a discount allowed in your book, which is going to be is going to be an expense in your own book. It's a discount allowed in your book. But in my own book, okay, let's say you yourself, you now went to your suppliers and they gave you discount also for you buying in bulk, or you make a prompt payment. What you've done, what you are bringing home is a discount you've received. That is where the word discount received comes in. So the discount received will now be serving as an income to you, while discount allowed is an expense. Because initially you plan like, once I sell 5 of this item, I'm getting one of this item costs 5 naira. I'm selling 5, that's 25 naira. You were existing 25 naira before. Now you gave a discount of 5 naira. You are getting 20 naira because of that. That is an expense. It reduces what? A reduction in the selling price of the item you are selling. But when you receive the discount yourself, you are meant to pay 15 naira to your supplier. The supplier now hey, madam, come. If you buy 20 pack of this thing, I'm going to give you 10 naira discount. Then but you purchase the 20 pack. Eventually you are paying 40 naira. When you are leaving your shop, you plan to spend 15 naira, but you eventually spend 40 naira. That means you've received a discount of 10 naira. That is a discount received to you. I hope that answers your question. Let's continue.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So the next thing here is saying, purchase from Bola Limited. They purchase from Bola Limited, offering a trade discount of what? A trade discount of 5 Where are we? Okay, offering a trade discount of 5% on what? What is the cost price?
400,000.
400,000.
We can't see your screen, sir.
You should be able to see my screen now. You should be able to see my screen. Is there anyone having challenge seeing my screen? Hello, is there anyone having challenge?
I am seeing your screen. I can see it, sir.
We can see your screen, sir. So let's continue. Working one. This one is saying 5% discount. That is, we just do 5 over what? 5% of 5 over
is that 20,000
of
That's
400,000.
20,000
Yes.
naira.
320,000 naira.
What
Discount
is
of 20.
What is the 5%?
20,000.
That is 20,000.
Thank you. That is 20,000. So what is the cost price of the item?
400,000.
Let's do cost price is 400. Then discount received. So how much am I paying? 400 minus
20,000 naira, sir.
I'm paying 380,000 naira only instead of 400. So you know, it comes to your we're doing purchases, Abby. You come to your purchases day book. Okay. You come to your purchases day book. July, what is that?
July
14.
9th, my sister. This is July 14 now.
Sorry, July 14.
So being purchases from who? From Bola Limited.
From Bola Limited.
You can see working one. That is 380,000 naira only. I hope that is clear. So the next thing is saying sales to Yahoo Limited 200,000. Now, what date is that? That's July what?
15.
July. Yahoo Limited. How much?
200,000.
And next thing is sales to Zeb. Sales to Zeb Limited. Cash discount of 2.5% granted. And the cost price is 250. Now someone tell me how we're going to go about this. Eh?
We've omitted 16.
The return.
22, sorry. Sales return from Yahoo. Okay, sales return day book. Thank you, my sister. July, what is that? 22.
2.
Sales return from Yahoo. How much is that?
30,000 naira.
Oh yeah. This one is saying sales to Zeb Limited with a cash discount of 2.5% granted. And someone tell me how we're going to tweak this. We're still doing one since morning. No, please, time is going. We need to be fast. I need to call names. If no one is talking, I need to call someone.
Let me try, sir.
Oh yeah, try, Mr. Dauda.
It will be 2.5 over 100 times 250,000 naira.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Which is 6,250 naira.
Thank you. Yeah. I need someone else to try. Counter what he said.
Yes, sir. We are allowing a discount. We are allowing a discount on this transaction.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Abdullah, Mr. Dauda. Thank you. I need someone else. Do we all agree? Do we all agree we are granting discount to Zeb?
No, we are not agreeing. No, already granted.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. I have Mr. Dauda and Mr. Abdullah saying we are granting the discount. I have Akpan saying what is it has already been granted, Abby.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Who else again? Who else again has counter submission to that?
The discount has been reducted automatically according to the question. It has been reducted. So that is the actual price we are posting.
Okay, you are in line with Mr. Akpan. Thank you.
Yes.
Who else again? I need one more. So we have two people.
Please,
wait,
I can't see your screen.
We have two people that support you are granting the discount. We have two people that are saying they've granted the discount already. Okay, so that's a tie.
They have granted the discount. It's past tense, so that means they have already deducted that 2.5% discount.
Okay.
They have granted the discount already.
I don't think they granted the discount because it's similar to question 14.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, please, I want everyone to mute their mic before I explain this. Yeah, you all are wrong. Sorry to say, you all are wrong. So, and I'm going to prove you guys wrong with just one thing. Kindly note that sales day book is used to, okay, let me go there first. What do you understand by the word cash discount? We explained the other time, like, this is a discount that is given to a customer to encourage what? To encourage prompt payment, meaning that if you buy and you are paying now, you'll be given a discount of this amount. That means they are paying cash. When they pay, they give them the discount. Sales day book does not account for a cash transaction. Are we together? When you have a cash transaction, you take it to your cash book. The fact that it's here means that this transaction is not a cash transaction, and a cash discount will not be applied on a credit. Is anyone listening to us? Anyone hearing what I'm saying? Do we understand what I'm trying to explain?
Yes, sir.
Meaning
Yes,
that
please go
what this thing is
recap,
saying,
please.
I will explain further. What this thing is saying is that assuming Zeb Limited is paying cash, it would have been granted a discount of 2.5%. He is not paying cash. Definitely, he will not be giving the discount. He will not be giving a cash discount because he's not paying. Assuming he's paying, that is, he's paying. If he's paying, two things are involved. This transaction will not come into the sales day book. It will go to where? It will go to our cash book. And then a cash discount will apply on that as such. But now that he's not paying cash, he will not enjoy the cash discount because this transaction is a credit transaction. And you, someone that is not paying you now, and you want to give him discount based on that. For those that said we are granting a discount now, or it has been granted, or we're not going to calculate it, it's all wrong. He's still going to pay the 250,000 because he is not paying cash. Are we together? He is not paying cash. I hope someone understands what I just explained. Or I need to recap.
Swipe off.
Sir, I need
Sorry,
more
but the question didn't state
please.
that he's selling or credits or not.
Yes, the question did not state if he's selling or credit or not. And I said earlier when this class started, like, if there is a cash, if it's a cash transaction, you will see them putting something like paid cash or bank or something like that to show you the mode of payment. None of these transactions shows the mode of payment. And this question is specifically for what? For sales day book and purchases day book, because it said it's related to the sales and purchases, and none of these transactions shows the mode of payment. you will treat it as a credit transaction. A customer walks into your shop without asking for your account number, got the item and disappear. Fine. It's a customer you know. What are you going to do? You don't need to, they don't need to tell you like he's not paying cash. You are now shouting on him. No, because you know it's buying that item is being purchased on credit. It's a credit transaction. And you will not give a cash discount to someone that is purchasing on credit. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Okay, so let's continue. So where are we? Okay, sales to Zeb. That's what date is that? You know, I don't like
25th of 25th.
Please stop.
July 25th.
July 25th.
Thank you. Sales to Zeb Limited. How much is that? How much are we going to?
250,000.
200.
Thank you. He's not getting any discounts. He's a thief. Purchases from Cletus Limited. Now we're buying on credit from Cletus again. July, what is that?
July 26th.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Please, can you move down your screen a little bit? I want to see the workings of the discount. Go down, sir.
Again, okay. This one I did there. Okay, let me just bring this thing here so that it will not be confusing. Okay. I think it's better a little. Is that okay? Can we continue? There's no time. I wish we could start so that we move to chapter 6 in our next class. We are far behind. Sorry for that. So, what's the next thing?
Purchases from Cletus. What is this?
Anyhow you call it, idea is needed. 250,000. So again, purchases return to Cletus of 30,000. Now we have a purchases return. That's going to our purchases. You see where
it's purchases. Purchases first.
My God. No. Okay. It's never too late. Yeah, July, what is the purchases return?
31.
July 31st.
July 31. So purchases return.
Return outward.
If you like, write return outward. If you like, put purchases return. Still the same thing we are doing. So I think that comes to the end of part A. We're still doing part A of this question. Just 7 marks. And we spend like 45 minutes or so. Okay. So now that we've recorded all the transactions, next thing is what? Okay, 1 minute. I gave one definition during the last class. In the midst of balance of ledger. Okay. Yes. Don't that your mic that you are trying to bust. Please don't bust it. So I said something during the last class about trial balance, and I said something about all these ledgers that their balances will be transferred to what? Will be transferred to the individual account. For example, this is a purchases day book for the month of July. We have sales day book for the month of July. We have purchases something for the month of July. All of these balances will be transferred to each of these accounts in the ledger. Fine. Purchases day book for the month of July will be transferred to where? It will be transferred to purchases account. This one is just the one that relates to July. It will be transferred to where? It will be transferred to purchases account. Same as sales day book balance. Same as the purchases return daybook balance. It will transfer to what? Purchases, it will transfer to what? Return outward. Same as what? Same as the sales daybook. You might be confused. I'm going to demonstrate that. Don't be confused. Don't be confused. That's just the list of the worry. So, for example, now we have our sale purchases daybook as number one, and we've captured all the transaction. Just do your total. What's the total? 300 plus 380 plus 2.
930,000.
Thank you. That's 930. This balance you're having now, just say, as at the end of the month, what is the end of the month? July 31st.
1st July.
Because at the end of each month, you transfer the balance from each of these daybook, each of these book of primary. Then you transfer to where? Where do you transfer purchases daybook to? You transfer to where? Purchases what?
Ledger.
Purchases
Purchases
account.
accounts.
Yeah, thank you. So let's come to sales daybook. The same thing at the end of the month. This means that you are closing your book for the month of July. You closing your book means that you're transferring whatever balance they have here into what? You're transferring them to your
sales
accounts.
This one will not be what? Transferred to sales account. Well, we've not done the part 2 of it.
600,000.
So now that we've done the closing of all of these things. Hello. Hello.
Hello, sir. We can hear you.
We can hear you, sir. We can hear you, sir.
Thank you.
We can hear you, sir.
Thank you. I have one question here before we go. The reason I'm bringing all of these questions is that we might not face them again or be able to solve questions that ask all these things. But as I'm remembering them, I'm just asking. Now, if you want to complete this transaction like this, now you've transferred this account to what? You've transferred this balance to what? To your purchases account. Now, when we're doing book of double entry, a purchases account will have a debit balance or a credit balance.
Debit balance.
Debit.
Debit.
Yeah. Wait. This is what I don't like. Let's do it one after the other. We all know that a purchases account will have a debit balance. And I said something. I said, rule of double entry states that for every debit entry, there must be a corresponding what?
Credit entry.
Credit entry. Thank you. So then let's say in your book now, you are not saying you debit purchases account. Let's debit our purchases account. With what? You debit your purchases account with 9,000. Who is that now? Don't let me remove people. You debit purchases account with 930,000. Oh yeah, what is the corresponding credit entry? I need someone to give me this. You might win cash tonight.
Payables accounts.
Payables accounts.
You are not winning. You are not winning cash. Thank you. It's payables accounts. So because we know in this question is saying they are buying these things on credit. You are buying on credit. You are going to pay at the end of the day. You need to create a payable account. You need a payable account that will be showing, oh, Abe Limited is a creditor. That means we are owing Abe, we are owing Bola, we are owing Cletus. Abe Cletus, how do they call it? Anyhow, we are owing all of these people. We are going to open what? A payable account, which is a what? Which is a credit account. Eventually, when we pay, what will happen? We debit it and what? We have a zero balance. I hope you understand. Please don't follow majority. If you don't understand, just comment. Then you finish that transaction like that. That is just you've even done past what they asked us in this question. but for learning sake, let's just do it. So we don't know when next will be coming there. You've shown that you all really understand this in that, going to debit and credit. You can even split it. This credit, you can split it into the one that relates to Abe, Bola, and Kletos. You will still get 9 at the end of the day. They will all be on that credit. That is one. So, can someone do for these sales? We know it's going to sales account. A sales account is a debit or credit account.
Credit.
Credit.
Credit account.
Credit account.
Are you sure it's a credit account? Are you sure?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yes, it's a credit.
Okay. So, what is the corresponding debit entry?
Receivable.
Hey,
account.
thank you. That is where the name of receivable ledger control account, that is where all this is coming from. Because eventually, all this will be what you've made sales actually, but you're yet to get your money. You need to create a receivable. Another name for receivable is what?
Debtors account.
A debtors account. People that are
Debtors.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. So that is that about that. Okay, this game will
Creditor.
Wait. I even need to call people here. I need to call. Which account are we debiting? Which account are we crediting? Oh yeah, now which account are we debiting? Which account are we crediting? Hello, Shelley. Why is this silent?
Purchase return.
Are we crediting?
Is it for the purchases returns?
Are we debiting or crediting it?
Debiting.
We credit.
No, it's credit.
Wait.
We are crediting.
Oh yeah, wait. One
We are
after the other.
debiting purchases return and
We are
crediting
debiting
purchases return.
And wait, my sister. Wait. Someone is. Can you? Okay, let me just mute everyone. I don't like this. Hey, someone has actually raised hand. Okay. Let me mute everyone first. Abdullah Ali, you raised hand and you are observed. So,
Yes, sir. To me, we are crediting the credit purchase return account because it's the opposite of purchase debit.
And what account are we debiting? When we credit our purchases return, what account are we debiting? Oh yeah. You only answered one side of the question now. I want him to finish the answer by himself. Okay, who is helping him? Please raise your hand.
I'm not too sure. I think creditors still pay.
You are not sure. I'm not going to call you. Please raise hand and I'll observe you. You already say you're not too sure now. No one is raising hand. No one is raising hand.
We credit the purchase according to him.
I'm raising my hand.
Account.
Why is your hand not here? Your hand is too short, so I know they see your hand. I'm not seeing your hand actually. Okay.
I have an idea.
Okay.
I think
Rachel first. Rachel,
okay.
Is that Rachel? Foodie
No,
accountant.
I'm Rachel, sir.
Yeah.
Rachel,
Hello?
number one. Let's Rachel. Rachel, okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I would say we are going to credit the purchase accounts because the customers, we returned goods rather, and then debit the payable account because the amount was supposed to pay back will be reduced.
All right. Thank you. Number one. Ruth. Rachel.
Yeah, and we are crediting the
Rachel, you can put down your hand.
returns account and debiting payables accounts.
Okay, in line with what the first speaker said, thank you also. Foodie accountant, you cannot bring food.
Okay, what I want to say is just an idea. I think we debit the creditors. Yeah.
Okay, you debit the creditor, you just say, right?
Yeah, that's
All
what I
right,
just said.
all right, all right, all right, all right.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you,
We'll
thank you.
credit the purchases. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, we'll debit the purchases while we'll credit the payable.
Okay, we debit you credit purchases while you debit the
I
payables.
said we'll
Thank you.
debit purchases while we credit the payable.
We
Please, I want
debit
to ask you.
purchases. We debit people are raising hand. You'll be observed. Phone careless. Raise hand and you'll be observed. You'll be observed. You said we debit purchases and credit payables. All right. Please, there are so many hands, and I said we have limited time, and I wish we could solve one more question because we don't have much time. Please, I will stop questions here. Let me just explain. I understand. We all have questions. One thing I'm going to say is that in accounting, you should bear one thing in mind. You should know the foundation of every item. We know, oh, it is sales. A sales will always have a credit entry. That is the foundation. A purchases will always have a debit entry. Now, they said they have a purchases return. A return. That means if the initial purchases cost them 500,000, and then they've returned an item worth 100,000 back to the supplier. The 500,000 naira, the initial purchases was debited. Now that we want to reduce, if you had the 100,000 naira again, you are debiting it again. That means it's going to be 600,000. Then let's say an auditor comes to your company and they intend to do an inventory audit for you. The item that should be lesser is now you're now overstating your inventory with that 100,000 naira. That's a problem. But because a purchase always has a debit balance, now you are returning. You will have to look for the corresponding entry that will reduce the amount you are having. That means you don't need to bother yourself. The account that you debited initially, you credit it. When you credit it, it reduces what? It reduces what you have in your stock. We said the purchase before, and they're now returning. What are they returning? You debit it. Back to who? In this scenario now, who will not be the receiving party? The supplier that is receiving back this item. It's the same thing applies to us when they return item to us also. We know a sales account always have what? A sales account will have a credit entry. Now we made a sales of 600,000. And then one of our customers say, this thing has broken, it's not good again, I'm going to return. When they return back to you, it's going to be a debit entry to you. It's a sales return, because if you are having 600 before as your inventory and you sold 500, you're having 100 left. And someone is returning 100 to you again, it will be 200 that you'll be having left. So you are going to debit it, sales. If you have a sales return, because initially, what is the foundation of sales? A sales will always have a credit balance, and you're not having a return from your sales. That would be a debit. Are we together? I hope that clears whatever questions you might have again, because we don't have much time. Thank you. We can now continue. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes, we're saying, where are we? Okay. A purchase is now purchases day book for the month of blah 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 blah. So what happens to your purchases day book?
To be credited.
Another word for purchases return.
Return outward.
Return outward.
Thank you. You can write return outward, you can write purchases return or whatever. Sorry. And your What account is going
I
to be
can't see the
debited?
screen.
You're not seeing my screen. Oh, sorry, that will be your network.
Payables account.
Supplier of payable or whatever you call it. Because our payable is actually recording, this is how accounting works. So beautiful. Your payable is actually recording that you are owing how much? You are owing a month, you are owing 930,000 naira. Now that 80,000 naira has been returned from it, you are debiting it. We know payable is a what? Is a credit entry. But now that you are using 80,000 to reduce your payable account, what will happen? That means the amount you are owing people now has reduced by what? By the 80,000 naira. So that is that about that. What again do we have? All these ones, they don't ask you to do this. So just according to this question, you know what they ask you to do is the relevant book of primary, and you've done that. But this one is just for learning sake. Yes, because I think we're able to do all of these things when we did the last class. I had something more or less like an emergency at work, so we couldn't conclude that. So what are we having next? Sales day book. The same way you treat purchases, treat sales day book like that in your book. Oh yeah, for sales day book, what account will be debited and what account will be credited? If you guys have reviews to talk, I will do it myself. I'm not expecting this one to cause any question or any confusion. What is our receivable with this is?
I want to try.
When I finish it, you want to try? Okay, man. So that is that about that. Customers account. Let me put it as customers. So if you want to split it, you can split the actual customer that owns the item that was reduced, that was returned. So that is the A part of the question. We're done. So let's move to B part. What does the B part state? States how the posting will be done from the book of primary into the ledger. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So that's what we've been explaining, and we've actually done part of that. It said we should state how the posting will be done from the book of primary into the ledger. Have we done that or we've not done that?
Yes, we've done it, sir.
No, not me done it. No, not me do it. We've done it. We all do it. They're going to carry us. They carry us together. Which one is you've done it? Oh yeah, Joe. Okay. What again do we? I think I shared 2 questions.
Yes. The second one is control account.
Do we have time to do that tonight?
Yes, there's still time.
Yes, let's do it, sir.
Let me state something else. This
Yes,
one
sir.
that okay, 1 minute. These ones that we've done here, debit and credit. You know, you can do your T format also. I want to believe we know T format by now. Hello. The T
Yes,
format.
yes.
T format. So let me just do one. Some might be confused, like state how the posting will be done. If they're expecting T format, whatever you're expecting. Once you draw your T, okay. Oh, okay. So once you draw your T, it's still the same thing as T format. The word T we know. So you have your debit here. Have your debit here. Just put the it's not doctor. You have your credit here. The same thing. And you put your transaction. What is it? Which one is coming to the debit side? Which one is coming to the debit credit side? For example, let's say our sales there. We know our sales. This will be sales. I think the sales we have is 930 or so. 600,000 or so.
That's okay, yeah.
Yeah, what will be when you're closing this ledger, you just do balance carry down.
930.
No, payable will not come here. This is just for sales now. It's just a sales
Okay.
account.
Yes.
Or you split your sales. Another thing, you can split your sales. What is the makeup of these 600,000 sales? You bring them one after the other. Sales to Labaja, sales to this one, sales to this. Are you together? You bring the sales here. The same way you splitted it here, you just bring them here. You bring them here and you put your balance carry down. You close the account while double closing. Okay, we are done. So that is that about that. Let's move to the second question. What is the question for? What is the second question? This one is too tiny. In the last class, I asked us to go and read the trade receivable and trade, and I gave us some tips on how to solve this question. I think I did. Is Najat in this class? Najat, are you on this call? I doubt that. Okay, she's not here. Who else was in the last class? Modupe Afalami. I gave I think something like a format, not really a format, for sales ledger control account and purchasing ledger control account. I did, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So let's solve this question then. Let's solve this next question. This is hotel. Our class should end by 10. Okay, we can still do that. I want this to be an interactive class. This next question we'll be solving. Oh, no, it can't be an assignment. We need to do it here in this class. Now. So can someone read the question? This question asks A parts and also has the B parts. The A part of this question is saying differentiate between receivable control account and payable control account, 2 marks. I like 4 uses of control account. I think we did that the last class, if I'm not mistaken. Just that. Okay, yes. What are the can someone differentiate between receivable control account and payable control account? Are you saying I don't have anyone that can answer that question in this class?
Sir, can you repeat the question, please?
You have the question on the screen.
Can I try?
The following information are extracted from the book of Favorite Gift Shop. October 1, 2019. Sales ledger balance, debit and credit side. For the debit side, we have 7,200,000. For the credit side, we have 45,000. Broad ledger balance, debit side, we have 100,000. Credit side, we have 2,910,000. Transaction during the month were sales day book. Total, we have 105,540,000. Bad debts, we have 3,200,000. Customer checks return, we have 3,750,000. Purchase day book total, we have 49,150,000. Cash sales, we have 180,000. Return inward day book total, we have 4,710,000. Bank drafts received, we have 13,500,000. Check payments to suppliers, we have 82 million. Cash paid by customer X. Cash purchases, we have 285,000. Discount allowed, we have 1,350,000. Discount received, we have 2,835,000. SMS alert from check received from customers, we have 42,500,000. Draft issued to suppliers, we have 6,450,000. Debit balance in sales ledger transferred to purchase ledger, 780,000. Early settlements, we have 450,000. Return outward day book total X. Discounts withdrawn by suppliers, we have 435,000. Petty cash paid to suppliers, we have 100,000. October 31st, 2019. Sales ledger control accounts. Debit side, we have 24,765,000. Credit side, we have 290,000. Broad ledger balance, we have debit side, we have 114,000. Credit side, we have 4,260,000.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, so the requirement is not showing yet. Okay. What is the requirement? Can you see the requirement? Oh, it's too tiny. Okay, I know what to do.
Okay, I can see the requirements, sir. You are required to prepare sales ledger control accounts for the period and purchases ledger control accounts for the period.
All right, thank you. Yeah. So the first question I was saying earlier was, we're asked to differentiate between this part. We were asked to differentiate between receivable control account and payable control account. That was the first thing I was asking. In our last class, we did that. Please consult your jottings. Yes. I liked 4 uses of control account. Yes, I gave the uses of control account also. From the word control, we did so many. That was when we were giving consolidation to check fraud and errors, inefficiency, and the rest like that. So, yeah, please check your notes and solve that. I want us to solve that I and I in our book. So, I'm going into B part of the question. It says, the following are accepted from the book of Favorite Gifts Limited. So, the name of the company is Favorite Gift, and I were asked to do the sales ledger control account for the period and sales purchases ledger control account for the period also. So, what's the name of the company? The name of the company is Favorite.
Favorite gift.
Gift shop.
Favorite Gift. Okay. We know it's Favorite Gift Shop. Now, so what are we doing for Favorite Gift Shop? Number one, we're asked to do the first one is what? Purchases. Do we do purchases first? Which one did they state?
Sales ledger first. And purchases.
Sales ledger first, Abby?
Yes, sir.
Sales ledger control account. I need someone from this class, someone that was in our last class when I listed all those sales ledger, all those purchases ledger, something. Screenshot your notes if you have it and send to the platform for both purchases and sales. I think I gave the format. Yes. Screenshot your notes. If you know you have a good handwriting, a legible one, who will be able to read and see. For those that they were not in last class, so they can make use of that. Your notes on control account, please, from the definition to the last one, to the format, you can snap and send to the platform, or snap and send to me personally. So I'll pick whichever one I see is okay for students to use and send to the platform. Thank you. So for this, I was saying the sales ledger control account from the period. What period are we talking about? What period?
2019, sir.
Period of what? When we're talking of period, you mentioned the month. Period of October. You know, in accounting we have two periods. We have 2 years. But not that we have 2 years. Is that your year end is your accounting is a year end or a period ended. Whenever you have a period ended, it's showing a situation whereby your financial month or the month in your financial year is more than 12 months or is not up to 12 months. So whereby you're having 7 months, 18 months, that's a period ended. But when you have a year ended, it shows that. Oh. Anyway, okay. It shows that when you have a year ended, it shows that you have exactly 12 months. All together? Mhm. Yeah. So for the period of October 2019, let's quickly solve this question. So we're doing what? We're doing a sales ledger control account for the period of October 2019. I'm still waiting for those that asked to send this thing to me.
Are you there? We can't hear you again, no? Or is it my network?
Maybe it's his network.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, sorry everyone. Nigeria happened to my network. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, sorry. This is Nigeria. We are sorry. We're going nowhere. This is our country. No one is Japan. All right, we can continue now. So I said, what is the debt? What is the credit balance brought forward for sales ledger control account? What is the balance? It says sales ledger balance, debit, we have credit. So what is the
We are
debit?
not
What is
seeing
the
your screen again.
You cannot see the screen.
My goodness. I have to share, sorry. How far now? Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, you can see it now.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, what is the balance brought forward for what is the credit balance brought forward? And what is the debit balance brought forward?
The debit balance is 7,200.
Thank you. What is the credit balance?
45,000.
45. Another thing I'm going to tell us in this class is that please, whenever you're solving an accounting question and you put 30 up here, you don't need to repeat the 30 here. If I should put 45,000 here again like this, that means I'm saying this is a 45 million. If you have things, if you see your question is being denominated in millions. So let's say this is 45 million, for example, and I want to, because of space or something like that. If you write this thing like this, this is a 45,000 now. If you should write it like this, that means all other transactions must be in the nearest thousand. That means you are removing 3 zeros. Even the one that is just in 100, you have to divide it by that 1,000. So it's either you'll be writing points, 0 point something before you write the figure. So you should be careful. Whenever you have 3 zeros here, it might be 6 zeros sometimes. Some might just put M, that's a million. If it's 3 zeros, that's 1,000. If it's M, that's a million. Some might put 6 zeros. Some might put 9 zeros. That means whatever you're having here means 9 billion. Can billion. I hope that we understand that. Those are just small common mistakes that make students lose mark. So to avoid all those things, we need to. So this is not going to be a 45,000. It's going to be 45. I believe we understand what I just explained.
Yes, we do, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. So we can continue. What is the credit? What is the debit balance?
22,000.
That is 7. Oh, okay. What is it? Is it 7.2 in a recent? It is 7.2.
Yes, 7.2.
It is
7.2.
But because we have 30, that 30 now makes it 7.77 million. 7,200 naira. Sorry, thank you, Jerry. Yeah. So that's that. The next thing is saying what purchases should be doing receivable. What do you understand by bought ledger balance?
Purchases
disconnected again. Yes, bought is the same thing as purchases. That means yes.
That's our purchases ledger balance.
Thank you. Which means this our bought ledger balance is not coming to this sales. It's going to our what? Our purchases ledger control account. Now let's move to transaction during the month. Sorry. Yeah, transaction during the month. Oh yeah, it says sales day book total, meaning that you see, they say sales day book total. This balance has been transferred from where? Can someone just answer that question? This sales day book balance was transferred from where? We did it just now. The way we transferred our own balance also. Sales day
book accounts.
From the sales day book account, from the book of prime entry. Thank you. So now they say sales day book total was transferred. So is it going to be a debit balance or a credit balance?
A debit balance.
Debit balance.
I didn't hear you. What do you say? Are you scared?
I said a debit balance.
You said a
It
debit
should be
balance.
credit balance. Credit balance.
Credit balance.
Let's fight.
Credit balance.
Who is supporting debit? Who is supporting credit? I just need 2 people. Blessing, are you supporting debit or credit?
Sales balance.
No, is it a debit or a credit?
Oh, credit balance. Sorry.
You know what? Please put your comment, put your answer in the comment section, everyone. So the accountant says yeah, fully accountant credit. Time is going. We don't have this time. I'm okay. Here, let's see. Let it come. Yeah. Okay. I'm saying credit. Everyone is saying credit. Oh yeah. Who else again? I only need one debit. Samuel James. Thank you. Samuel James. That's the only debit now we're having here. Everyone is saying okay. Root. Okay. Okay, and the credit. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Andy, the accountant, Philip, Rachel. I want to believe we are not in our last class. Because the format I gave to us in the last class shows clearly that whatever balance you have is going to what? Is going to a debit balance. And from what we just displayed here in the last question we solved, I'm going to show that again. The last question we solved now. The last question we solved here. Where is our sales? Okay. Who is that? I don't need to mute. Okay, let me mute yours. Let me mute everyone. Okay. The last question we solved, if you look at that question very well, our sales, thank God we have something related. This is our sales. These are our sales return. What am I even showing? These are our sales day book, right? These are our sales day book here. This is the balance here. The balance we have here is transferred to the sales account, right? These balance are transferred to the sales account. And we know our sales account is what? Is to be credited. But the corresponding entry of our sales account is what? Is to be debited. Are we together? Because this sales day book, the total from this sales day book, they are our receivable. The sales day book total comprises of our receivable. This is not the sales account. This is not the sales account. They are the receivable that we have. 1 minute, guys. All right, thank you. So, if you follow the format we gave the last time, a sales day book total will be going to your debit side because it comprises of your receivables. And again, this is a sales ledger control account we're doing. That was why I said that I'm still expecting people to send me that format that I gave the last class. So are you saying none of you guys jotted this thing down? My goodness. Okay, no one is. I've not seen anyone.
I have it, sir.
I said snap and send to me, not to the group. Send to me. Who is that? Let me see. Someone said she has it. Who is that? Who is that? Balogun Avisat, is that you?
I'm the one, sir.
Okay, Funke Alice, is you?
Yes,
so
sir.
if it's you and you are telling me a credit, let me see your response first before I know where to come and beat you.
No, I only comment that is debit. I didn't write it down.
You know it's debit because you have the video with you. Snap and send to. I'm going to forward it to the group also so everyone can know. There's a format and we've actually taken time to drafted that. I drafted that, I think the last class also. And I gave it to the class so that we should study it ahead in case we want to solve any question. It will help us. So when she sent to me, I'll forward to the group. I don't think I have the note again because I was just mentioning in that day. I don't even have the note myself. Thank you. So let's go back to what we're doing. There is no time. Now, a sales ledger, what's that? Sales day book total is going to be sales day book, it's going to be a debit entry. What is that? What is the amount? 105. No one is saying anything again. I don't like my class being silent like this.
5540, sir.
105,540.
Thank you. What is the next thing here? What do I have next?
Bad debt.
Bad debt.
Should I
Bad
just
debt.
okay? You know what? for those that do not have that format, I will implore us, once I send it, use it to solve questions yourself. Yes, a bad debt, a bad debt in accounting means that, oh, you sell to someone, you are not going to recover your money, they went into bankrupt or something like that. Yes, you write it off as a bad debt in your book. So a bad debt in your sales ledger control account will be a credit entry. A bad debt is going to be a credit entry. Sales ledger we're doing, right? We know a bad debt relates to what? What you need to note is that this transaction, does it relate to sales or purchases? That's the first thing you need to know. A bad debt relates to what? It's related to sales. You cannot have a bad debt in purchases. So bad debt is going to be, the next thing will not be, is it going to be a debit or a credit entry? Stop that, please. Who is that? So 3-2. What's the next transaction here? They said customers check returned. When the customer check is being returned, does it affect your purchases or affect your sales?
Affect your sales.
Yes, it affects your sales. A customer check was returned, which means a check that was returned is part, a customer is trying to make payment into your account for the goods he has actually what? For the goods he has actually purchased. Now the check has been returned. Now that the check is returned, it's a return check or a personal check. Who is that? Blessing. Blessing, you say, you want me to remove you? You know you're busy. You can just mute your mic. You don't need to disturb others. All right. So it's a what? It's a dishonor check or something. Because of that, the customer check was returned, meaning that his debt is not reducing because we didn't check the check. We're not what? We're not taking the check. So a customer check, a dishonor check, a return check, whatever it is, will be a debit entry. What is the amount? I think 3 what?
3,750.
373.
Thank you. Thank you. Purchases day book, is it coming in here? No. You know that already. Don't dwell much on that. A cash sales. A cash sales, is it coming in here? Or how do we treat a cash sales?
It's not coming in here.
Sir?
Cash sales is not coming in here. Because control account deals with
I didn't ask you to explain. Let me see you first. Samuel James, I don't see you. I don't catch you like that. Oh yeah, where is cash sales going, everyone?
It's going to the cash book.
Mr. Samuel, you want me to punch you, right? Don't confuse people. Who else is okay? They are dropping that thing already. Yusuf Najat. You just came here. You just got in. See this, madam. Okay. Let's leave that. Someone just dropped the debit side of the control account and the credit side also. Please snap your notes. I'm expecting Funke Alice to snap their notes and send to me so I can forward to the. I'll compare the note and send to the group for those that just joined. So Samuel James, you said is not going to come down here. It's not going to come to the sales ledger control account. Yes, he's right and he's wrong. Who else is going to counter that? Is it coming in or not? Just signify. Let me acknowledge you. I'll call you.
It's not coming in. It's not coming here.
No, it's not coming in here.
You won't follow your fellow brother, what's it they call him? Is it brotherhood or what? It's not coming. Okay. Who else is saying? I need someone that wants you to come their way. All these people are saying it's not coming. It's not coming. I need someone to support the motion that is coming in. No one. Going, gone. All right. Starting from Samuel James. Thank you. I don't want you to say the answer as first, but Thank you, actually. A cash sale, as I said earlier, is not coming down here. And I believe we all understand that by now because we've had similar transactions in the first question. Thank you. It's not coming down here. Yusuf Najat, Funke Ali, stamp your note and send to me. Thank you. So we can continue now. Oh, okay. We know cashes is not coming down here. So returning one day book. Is returning one affecting sales or purchases?
Sales.
Yeah, is it going to be debit or credit?
Credit. Credit.
Ma?
Credit.
Credit.
All right.
Credit side.
Okay, thank you. Return inward. How much is it?
4,017.
4710. Oh, yeah. What else?
Bank draft.
What else? Bank draft received. Bank draft received. A bank draft, is it affecting sales or purchases? Bank draft received. What do you understand by the word,
Please
with the
tell
word
us
bank
about
draft?
bank draft. Exactly what it is.
Have you heard of the word overdraft before?
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't let them use what they call them to deceive you, English to deceive you. Treat it as the way you're going to treat overdraft.
Is affecting sales because it's a payment
Because it's a
that is
payment
made
that is made
a debt
Yeah.
and will be on the credit
Why
side
not?
of the account.
Will be on the credit side. Thank you. That is it. Yeah, how much is it?
13,500.
Guys, please. I need 2 minutes. I'm pressed. I've been holding up. Please. I will join you guys in a minute. Hey. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Hello.
Welcome back, sir. We
Thank
can hear
you.
you, sir.
All right, thank you. So where we are explaining cash, are we something? What is that?
Bank
We are
draft.
explaining.
Overdraft.
This is not overdraft.
Overdraft.
Bank draft. You know overdraft is when you have 5 naira and you overdraw your account. You
I thought you
withdraw
said you
above
should
that.
treat
I'm
it
just not.
like the same thing.
Ma?
said we should treat it the same way we are treating overdraft.
I'm just treat it the same way doesn't mean they are the same thing. That's what I'm saying. Let me explain them to you. Sorry. They might have the same treatment, but the meaning is different now. And I'm just saying, explaining the meaning. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Yes. So the meaning when you have a bank draft, don't you have any banker in the house? Are you supposed to explain all this? What's in the column also? Fine. So let's drop all those things. When we're talking about draft, a draft is let's say, how should I put it? Okay, a bank draft is like you, a customer. Okay, you have a customer, you have a vendor that you want to pay next month, and then something like a check. Okay, I should have said related to check. Okay, something like a check that you give to, you've written it down. A supplier supplies you, they will remove the money from your account, even though the supplier's account has not been credited yet. So eventually, the money will be hanging. Let's say the money is hanging somewhere. Bank knows how they do that. So I don't know that. So the money is actually out of your own account. It's out of your own account going into the supplier's account. So eventually, they will release the money to the supplier's account. You know, from the word draft, when you have a message, you drafted a message, it's no longer in your inbox. It's no longer in your draft. It's no longer in your compose something. It's hanging. It's not going to the owner of the message, to the receiver, and it's not what? It has left your own inbox. Are you getting it? So that means that money is now received. That means you must have made a sales, and then you are now getting paid for the sales you made. I don't know if that makes sense to you. So bank draft received. Let's say a reserve that has been hanging, something related, and now you recover it. It has all these similar things to draft, bank draft, bad debts. All right. So from the format itself, anything draft, when you receive anything draft, an amount that has been hanging before and eventually received, it will be on the credit side. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
People that have the format with them, please, if I'm having anyone to classification, you can call me back up. I do not have it in my head again. Just okay. So what do we have next? What do we have next? Check payment to supplier.
That is purchases.
Check payment to supplier. Okay. Cash paid by customer. What about cash paid by customer?
Cash book.
That's a cash account.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm enjoying this. Cash purchases income.
Cash book as well. And also purchases account.
What about discount allowed?
Yeah, it will be on the sales control accounts on the credit side.
Of what?
Debit side.
The credit side of the sales control account.
Sales, yeah. Is debit side of the sales control
Is
account.
debit side.
Thank you.
It's credit side. It's credit side.
Credit side.
How much? How much?
1350.
1,350.
Okay. Discount received.
Sorry, can I ask one question, please? Okay, that's what I want to ask.
Okay.
Right. I wanted to say that is discount received debited? Will it be debited the way because discount allowed is credited?
You receive discount on what? You cannot receive discount on sales. You will receive discount on purchases. I said one thing you need to know. First thing you need to know is that this account, this transaction, where does it relate to? Is it purchase or sales? Discount allowed is relating to sales. Why discount received is relating to purchases. You can't get a discount on the item you sell yourself. Have you Have you had, okay, you now, you went to the market to buy, let's say you went to buy groceries, and you are still giving your supplier, you are giving them discounts again. They don't receive discounts from you as the customer. You are the one that receive discounts from them. All right, so discounts received will be going to what you purchase when you get your purchases. Discount allowed only applies here in other sales. So SMS alert for check received from customer, is it affecting sales or purchases? SMS alert received from customer.
It's affecting
Ledger,
sales.
side.
Sales, sir.
It's affecting your sales because for check received from customer, it relates to what? It relates to your customers and not your supplier. 42,500. Draft issue to supplier. That one is to what? To your purchases account. Debit balance. Hello. Mute your mic, please. Can you mute your mic? Debit balance in sales ledger transfer to purchases ledger. What you need to notice that they say a debit balance in sales ledger transfer to purchases ledger. That is a contra. What is a contra entry in accounting? That means a transaction affecting both sides of the transaction. It affects the sales ledger and also affects the purchases ledger. Are we together? They now say, the question is now saying a debit balance in sales ledger transfer to purchases ledger. Meaning that it is a contra. It affects both debit, it affects both purchases and sales ledger. When you have a contra entry, who is that now? God. Luatoyin, you have a question?
Yes, sir. So my question is that for these sales and purchases ledger account, ledger control account, the debit and credit side, for the last class I wasn't in class, or probably my next, I was in class, but then I didn't finish up. So I want to know the debit side, is it increasing, or anything that increases the ledger control account will goes to the debit side, anything reducing it will go to the credit. I just want to get a clarification so that when I'm preparing on my own, I can answer the question myself. Like I can know where to post either to the debit or credit side. Like cash book, it's always easy in cash book and it helps. So not all time we'll be able to should I say cram. So I just need something that will help me with it. I don't know if you understand my question, sir.
I understand you. I never said you should cram the format, just for you to understand how it works. That's why I'm explaining the reason why most of them are debited and credited. So I just remember something else that can actually help. Whenever you have, I've said earlier, like you figure out the transaction. Oh, I have a bad debt. A bad debt, is it a transaction that relates to sales or purchases? A bad debt is known to relate to sales. So in the real sense of a bad debt will be debited, right? Yes. So then in your sale, you've already figured out the account that is affecting. Oh, a bad debt is affecting the sales ledger control account. So a bad debt itself is going to be a debit entry. So in your sales ledger account that is affecting now is going to be a corresponding credit. A discount in the real sense is going to be a debit entry in your expense. You're going to expense it to what? To be a debit. It's going to be debited. Now the corresponding will be credited. You bring the credit to the sales ledger control account. SMS charge that we just explained now. SMS charge is an expense, and expenses are to be what? Expenses to be debited. So your sales ledger control account that is affecting it, is going to be what? The credit entry. What again do we have here? Your sales book. Initially, when we do the sales book the other time, it's affecting your sales account. Your sales account is going to be what? It's going to be credited. But because it's a receivable, it's going to be a corresponding debit. This goes on like that and like that and like that. If you apply that, you understand what I'm saying. You will be able to solve those questions. Mr. Wala, Mrs. Fugola, I hope that answers your question and clarify the confusion that you might be having.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So please let's continue. Some of us are just going on. We need to go rather. It's to level. So this is going to be fast now. SMS charge that is to be debited because initially SMS is an expense, right? So a draft issue to supplier that affects your purchases, whatever. So debit balance in the sales ledger account transfer. This is a contra entry here. A contra is going to be debited with how much? 780. They said discount disallowed to customer for default in early settlement. Yes. He said we know discount, we explain discount to be what? To encourage compliments. One is to encourage bulk purchase, whatever. So someone I promise on my customer that you pay now, you pay cash now, or you pay before 24 hours, I'm going to give you a discount. But they fail to pay, and I disallow the discount. Initially, a discount to be what? A discount is supposed to be a debit entry, right? But in our sales something here is to be credited. Now, you now disallow that discount. Let's start from discount being disallowed. When you disallow a discount in a recent, it's going to be what? A discount is to be debited, you know? A discount is to be debited initially. Abi? Discount disallowed.
Yeah. Credited.
Credited initially. When you disallow discount, initially to be credited. Now, in sales day book now, the corresponding is coming to what? It's coming to the credit because it has a debit before and it's going to be credit here. The same thing that I've been explaining.
Automatically, sorry. Are you saying that automatically it is the discount is received back?
Yeah, something like that. We never
so
gave
it
it
debited.
out. It does not meet the criteria of being given that discount, so we will have to credit it back. But on a normal, that is the normal foundation. The normal foundation of this discount, a discount is to be debited before. Now we are crediting, and that means it will be zero. Abi, in your book, you debit it before, then you credit it back. That means it makes it zero. But now, the corresponding entry is coming here to your sales account as what? As a credit. As a debit, rather, sorry. Because you've credited it to net off the initial discount in your book. But in your sales account now, the corresponding credit will come in. Do we understand? Is someone getting what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You said no?
We said yes.
Okay, sorry, I had no. Discount is allowed. How much is that? Return outward day book. That's just X. And then return outward is going to what is it? Return of our concern. So what again? What's this? Discount withdrawn by customer. Discount withdrawn by
supplier.
By suppliers, not customer.
Sorry. Discount withdrawn by customer. Why do I keep saying customer? Discount withdrawn by supplier is the same opposite as discount is allowed. We are the one giving the discount and we disallow it. Our supplier that is supposed to give us a discount now withdraw it. He withdrew the discount. It's still the same thing as our own discount that we disallow. Now our supplier is also disallowing discount also. The same way we treat this in a sales ledger control account, we treat it in purchases ledger control account. So that when we get there, because there's no time again, when I get there, I might just fast and without explaining that aspect. So petty cash paid to supplier, that one is not affecting sales. As of October 31, 2019, they said the sales ledger control account balance is debit and credit. We have the balance. So what is the debit balance of control account as at that period?
24,765.
You see, one thing I need us to know is that you see cash paid by supplier. Cash paid by customer here, X, Abi, and I saw another X. It turned out what they book total X, Abi. I think we have two X.
Yes.
This X, we are meant to find this X. We are the one finding this X. So we're going to solve this X. But we're not using algebra or we're using Pythagoras theorem or whatever. So, meaning that we've been given the balance. They said this is the balance we should have at the end of the day. So, what is the debit balance? Let's come here. What is the balance for the credit? Balance carried on. What is the balance carried on?
290.
290K. Sales ledger, what is the balance?
24,765.
Someone is confused.
I'm confused as well.
Okay. The person that said 24,765. Can you explain? Sorry.
290. The credit balance is 290, not 24,765.
So I'm asking now. Someone said 24,765. So I'm asking, why did you thought of thoughts?
Like of that, I'm like, what I'm trying to say is that since we are crediting it, so it is that credit balance that we are supposed to pick, not the debit.
Can I have that? Can I have that again? Sorry.
Okay.
Can I have that your explanation again? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. What I'm saying is, since we are crediting it, we are putting the balance carried down on the credit side. So we are supposed to pick this credit tone, not the debit tone. Not the debit balance.
You are right. You are right, but you do not explain well in such a way that you'll be able to convince your panel. Convince the audience rather. So I'm going to explain something to us now. Don't be confused. This is the debit here will be the credit here, while the credit here will be the debit here. Because in accounting, when you have a balance here as your balance carried down, they said this is going to be debit, this is going to be credit, right? I'm going to put 24,765. In accounting, as we end this account now, if I close it like this, and they ask me, Afis, what is the debit balance? What is the debit balance? The debit balance is always here. You now bring it to the balance carried down. You transfer whatever this is a balance brought down. This is the balance brought down, sorry, or brought forward, or whatever. This is the balance brought down. It's going to be the figure you have here as 24,765. That is why they said sales ledger control balance, debit and credit. The debit is this, while the credit is this. I hope someone understand this.
Yes.
Because whatever balance you have here, you transfer it here as the balance brought forward. Whatever balance you have here, you transfer it here as balance brought forward. So the balance that you transfer is what they're saying, that it is a debit. Once it is debit here, that means the surplus is coming from this place. Whereby this one is lesser than whatever you have here. That is the meaning. Okay. You understand? Don't be confused. Let's finish it first. So the balance carried down is 24,750. Why the credit is what? What is the credit balance carried down? Balance carried down
290.
290. What are we solving for in this one? Wait, one thing. Wait, don't be confused. When we have a debit of 24,765, it shows that the debit side is more than the credit side, right? We know that the debit side is more than the credit side. So what is the total of the debit side? What is the total of credit side? Can someone sum it up and let us confirm that? I can just use my Excel and do this summation. This is, why is this thing not showing?
117,230 for the debit side.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Multi-council 117,030.
$117,230. What is the credit? Is she the only one in class?
We are still calculating, please.
This one is 90,850.
90,850.
Yes. So, which means that what are we looking for? We are looking for something for X, cash paid by supplier. What is it? So, your cash paid by supplier that you're bringing here, cash paid, you want to know the cash paid by supplier that they put here. Cash paid by supplier is the balance. So, to make this 117,230, you minus what? 117,230
26,380.
from the 98.
26,380.
380.
Okay, what's this? Sorry. What is happening to my user?
Please, can you explain that cash paid to suppliers again?
I'm coming. My screen is not even displaying. Wait first. We'll explain.
Which is you can
leave the class. There's no need.
I
need to see this way. Some people are seeing this class live. You can leave. Sorry.
But seriously, this class is the
okay.
It's a Z
What do you
back,
call
sir.
it?
Yeah, we can't see it too.
Okay, sorry. I have to
You can't see anything, no.
Let me present my screen again. Sorry.
Okay.
I confirm if you can see now. You should be able to.
Clearly, yes, sir.
Yes, you can see it now.
Okay. But this one is not in line with. Okay.
Well, now I'm responding now.
Okay. Yeah. So what is the difference between what is it? Sorry, I want to say, is it to supplier? It's to customer, sorry, not to supplier.
No, look.
Can you please mute?
Now, cash paid by customer, not supplier. It's the difference between this and this. What is the difference between this and this? Can someone do that for us?
26,000.
26
380.
380.
Sorry, you said the difference between what and what, please?
The difference between the debit and the credit is the X we're looking for. This X, cash paid to supplier, to customer, sorry. Someone was saying, why is it supplier? Sorry, I made a mistake. It's customer. That was an error. So, what is the balance? What is our balance brought down? What's our credit balance brought down?
290.
That is why they said the balance here. That is why they said the balance here, a credit balance of 290. This is the credit balance they're talking about. And they said the debit balance of 24,765. This one. I hope that answers the debit and credit question. Hello.
Yes, sir.
I have 8 minutes to solve the purchases, and I'm going to leave also because I'm going home and it's late. I have just 8 minutes to do that.
Okay.
So, and I need this to be fast, please. Sorry. I know we're all tired. So I want us to go and solve questions. Purchases ledger control account. Tomorrow is what? Tomorrow is Friday. I wish we could hold class on Sunday, but I had one of our lecturers has already fixed class for Sunday. Can someone confirm that for me? Corporate law or business environment on Sunday. What time is that class? Is anyone confirming?
There is no class for foundation on Sunday, sir.
Why someone message me? Okay, no problem. By Sunday, I should be able to fix class so we can do chapter 6. Non-current assets. I think that is where the most interesting part of this thing starts from.
Sir,
It's fine, sir.
it's fine, but can it be like an hour before, maybe around 7 something? Or what do you think? So that we can finish early.
Yeah,
For those
okay, no
that
problem.
are going to work on Monday.
All right, 7:30 to I'll send the time, I'll communicate the time to us, because by that Sunday I'll be in Ibadan, so I'll be back on Sunday. All right, no problem. No problem. I should be back before then so that we can actually hold the class. Okay. Yes, we can now continue. Where are we? I said we want to watch these purchases ledger control accounts. So yeah, people should give me what's the debit balance, what's the credit balance, opening debit and credit. What ledger now? If you refuse to say anything.
100 for debit.
100 and 2910.
Oh yeah, what else? What else affects purchases ledger?
Sales day. Sorry.
Yeah, now.
Purchases day book. Purchases day book total.
We understand how we are doing the debits and credit for that one. Purchases day book. Initially, a purchase is what? You know, it's a debit. Now it's coming to the credit side. I hope we understand. Purchases day book of how much?
94,150.
You want me to sleep at work today? You want me to sleep in the office? Okay. 94,150. Oh yeah. What's the next thing?
Check payment to suppliers.
Check payment to suppliers. When you pay for supply, check payment. Oh yeah.
82,000.
What again? Check payment, cash paid by supplier.
Discount received.
Discount received. Yes. Is it debit or credit?
Debit, sir.
Oh yeah. What's the figure?
2,835.
2,835.
That's the way I believe. SMS
Draft
has been
issued to
suppliers. Draft issued to
suppliers.
How much?
Credited.
6,450.
What again?
Contra entry.
Of how much?
780.
We've done the contra here, contra entry. What again?
Discount is allowed.
Discount we use discount is allowed now. If we've forgotten.
Returns outward.
Return outward day book. Abi?
Yes, debit.
Debit. What is the figure?
X.
Okay, we can't know the figure yet. Okay. Let's put it last now so that we can let's solve it last. Let's put that one last. Abi now. Oh, you want us to put?
Yes.
Let's do it last. Let's do it
Be
last.
last.
We know it's debit, but let's do it last. Discount withdrawn by customer.
Withdraw from supplier. By supplier, abi?
By supplier.
By supplier.
Discount what? How much? What again?
435.
435.
What
Petty cash
again?
paid to suppliers.
Oh my God,
That's the cash account.
No.
We have our debit and our closing debit and credit entries.
Supplier.
100.
Yeah, what again? Oh, yeah, what
Sorry,
about
why
debit?
are we recording petty cash paid to suppliers? I thought it is a cash account.
Petty cash that you pay to supplier is used to reduce the amount of obligation you have with them. Favorite gift. The same way we got our cash paid by supplier. Are we together? Because at the end of the day, you want to know the balance outstanding here, that is left to be paid or that is left to be received. Are you getting it?
Okay. Yeah.
The day book is the one that you do not record anything that relates to cash. Yeah. Anything that, but when it comes to the sales of all these items, you will not show them here. That is why we are leaving the car sales, whatever sales. But now we said they are owing 1,000 naira before. Now you've paid part of that 1,000. They paid part of it, not the new one that they are buying on credit or they are buying on credit. Those are the ones that will not come here. You can see the cash purchases, we left the cash purchases, we left the cash sales. But what they pay from their obligation, from the amount they are owing, will be recorded. Or from the amount we are owing, will be recorded. Thank you. So, what is that X you're looking for now? Return
outward.
Okay, what is our debit? What are our debitors or our credits? And that person, if you know your background is not okay, you can put yourself. If you know your background is not okay, you need to mute yourself. We can't be disturbing others. What is our debitors or our credit? The bought ledger balance debit is 114.
So that will be recorded as credit.
Yes, right? 114. Sorry, it will be here. This is what? 4260.
4260.
4260. So you can see this one is 96,525. Why this one is 97,609. So what is the difference between the two?
1,084. 1084.
And that is our what?
Our return
outward able.
That is the X we're solving for. And this is where we come to the end of this. What again they ask us to do? Okay, I think that's the two.
Yes.
Okay, that is where you come to the end of these two questions. Yeah, I will appreciate it if, okay, I'll send the screenshots of this to the class now. For those that want to make reference to this,
please help us share the solution, sir. Sir, please help us share the solution you did, sir.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to share it. I'm trying to screenshot.
So the previous one.
Yes. I'm going to do that.
Both questions, sir.
I'm doing that already. Yeah, this is where we'll come to the end of this class. See you guys on Sunday. On Sunday, we'll be moving to an interesting topic. I see there's a need for us to meet tonight. Sincerely speaking, I do not have the luxury of time, but it's been long and we are lagging behind. So there's a need for us to do something. So by Monday, by Sunday, we'll be meeting, same time, same venue. I'll communicate the time on Sunday to us. I'll communicate that. I'll send to the platform. Please, when you're coming on Sunday, the Sunday will be treating chapter 5 of the material. Chapter 6, sorry. The chapter 6 that has to do with non-current assets. The preliminary aspects that I want us to know is that, please, I want us to have a proper understanding of IAS 16, IAS 36. I hope someone is writing something down. IAS 16 deals with IAS 16 deals with property, plants, and equipment. While IAS 36 deals with impairment. So on Sunday, we'll be doing non-current assets and depreciation, which is the chapter 6 of the material of our material. So I'll share that into the platform. I'm going to forward to the other group. Thank you for your time. Nice having you guys tonight. We'll see on Sunday. Same venue and the time will be communicated to us. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your time. Bye for now.
Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you.